Lesson for today: how to write a shell script in Linux. Shell script is something like batch file in MS-DOS, but it's different from batch file in many extent. When you call a shell script, it actually creates a new session and execute all the commands within that session. And when the shell script is over, the session also expires. So we will write a shell script using VI editor. Name of the shell script is simple bash.sh. Before writing a shell script, it is required to make the operating system identify that it is a shell script. So for that we have to write #bin/bash. You have to give this header to every shell script you start. Now we will write a shell script to access all the file ending with a certain name, certain text. Here we will display the name of all the files ending with txt. It can be extension name or any file name ending with txt. So we have written the script. Now we will save the file and exit from VI editor. Now you can see the content of the file using cat command. Now what we need to do, we have to set permission to the shell script file. For that we have to change to the super user and use the chmod command to set permission to the file. This is our present working directory, and you can see the simple bash.sh file on the working directory. Now we will change to super user. Now let us check what is the present working directory. It is /root. Now we will change the directory to /home/shubhranil, where actually the simple bash.sh file is located. Now we will get the command chmod 777, then the file name. First 7 is the group, the second 7 is the user, and third 7 is global. 7 sets all the permission. It is actually 7 is the decimal value of the binary 111. So if you set 111, it is converted to 7. The 7 is read, write and execute. The read, write and execute is set to all user, group, user and global. So permission is set. We have changed the user to Shubhranil again, and now we will execute the script. Okay, you can see the result of the script is start.txt. This means there is no file which ends with txt, whose name is end with txt. No file with extension txt or file name ending with txt. So now what we will do, we will create some file with extension txt or file name ending with txt. For that we will use the touch command. Touch command actually creates a file on the disk and an empty file. While we use VI editor, we have to write some content in the file to save it. but with touch command we will only create the file create an empty file. So we will create 3 or 4 files. After that we will again execute the simple bash.sh shell script to see what's the result comes out. So let's create the files using the touch command. We will just create 4 files, just a dummy name: a.txt, bb.txt, cc.txt, and the last one is my.txt. All the 3 file names with extension txt and 1 file name ending with the word txt. So let's first see whether the file is created or not. Yes, just see the first 3 lines: a.txt, bb.txt, cc.txt, and below the music directory there is the my.txt. So now let's execute the script and see whether the file name with extension txt and ending with txt. Okay, let's see: a.txt, bb.txt, cc.txt, my.txt. So this is how, using a shell script, we print name of all the files ending with a certain characters.